So I made a I made a video before this. It was like a 15-minute video. I guess it was too long. I didn't want to send on anything or like save. So Chris Benoit, the Wolverine, how CTE can affect a career. Christopher Michael Benoit was born May 21st, 1967. He was a Canadian professional wrestler. He wrestled for multiple promotions, which were great promotions at the time, like ECW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW, and most importantly, WWE/WWF. His early years, he started off wrestling as this under the name of Pegasus Kid. That was before he got the name Wolverine. He was just a babyface at the time. A babyface is being new to the business. He knew a lot about wrestling from watching it, but he never really did the act. He was always in love with it, and he eventually got to train with great names in wrestling like Bret Hart, Harley Race, and other names like that. And he also made friends along the way. In his early years, he met Eddie Guerrero, really good friend. He met him in Mexico, but eventually those two would make moves. They went to WCW together. That was the rival at the time, WWE. You can look it up, called the Monday Night Wars. They were the two biggest brands at the time competing for the same thing, which is viewership of wrestling. They joined WCW to do a rivalry, not as a tag team. As you see in this picture, they came to WWE as a tag team at first. So then after they did the rivalry in WCW, they were then shipped over to WWE to be a tag team. They won championships, two of them. And then after that, they broke off with each other. They're still good friends, by the way. They still hung out. They still went to shows together, but they broke off into singles careers. Whenever he worked in WWE, Chris Benoit experienced a lot of bumps and injuries, especially chair shots to the head. His finisher was literally a flying headbutt. So every time he would either hit someone with his finisher or miss, he's still impacting his head. Vince McMahon really wanted him to go all out with the Wolverine persona. So whenever he took a lot of chair bumps to the head, it really got tiring to him. The long-term effects was he had depression, anxiety, and bipolar feelings for just anyone. That happens a lot with CTE and head bumps, and not because they even know CTE yet, they just knew it was straight head bumps, so that can happen with concussions. He had many of concussions, by the way. That could definitely affect it for the CTE. But yeah, no, they just made him do over the top stunts for no reason whatsoever. Then he got brain damage CTE, so this is when this comes in, right? So Chris Benoit had to do many things, like many risky bumps, many jumps that he really didn't want to do, and that caused to him being different, him not being the same person, him lashing out on people for no reason that he truly loved, and even his friends said he was different. So, but there was a tragedy that struck. In 2007, Chris Benoit was involved in a tragic incident where his wife and son died, and he died shortly after. So he strangled both of them and hung himself on workout equipment. Doctors later found out that he had a severe CTE, so there was a big hole in his brain that caused him to have CTE. Wrestlers found out about his passing from calling him. So Eddie and Chavo both called him. He didn't answer them either, but he sent a message to Chavo for some reason, which Eddie was his really good friend, so I don't know why he sent it to Chavo. But he said, the dogs are in the back of the enclosed pool area, and the back door is open, giving out his address. So that tells Chavo that he's most definitely probably going to harm himself in some way, shape, or form. But shortly after, passed away, committed suicide, killed one of his kids and his wife. His other son, David, is still alive. But after the death of Chris Benoit in 2007, WWE made major safety changes. So like people can definitely still because now they don't want you to take drugs, but like marijuana is one of the things in WWE to where they'll accept it, same as alcohol. But anything past marijuana or alcohol, they will get on your case